Hello, hello, hello. We've at least got three fine folks in here. One of them's Bassman, so that don't count. We've got two. We've got five. See how many people come in here real quick. I want to start this morning by saying Mr. Kevin will not be here. At the last minute, he was booked solid until 3:30 of this evening. So, unfortunately, we'll not have Mr. Kevin in here once again today. But we hope he's doing all right, and he work's not getting him down that much. How you feeling this morning, Bass Man?
Sleepy.
Sleepy?
Yeah, I'm sleepy.
Sleepy. Well, since I have narcolepsy, I guess I'm always sleepy. So that's just last night went over and played cards with the neighbors, and we played some Rummy 2000. Rummy 2000 is pretty fun, and we sat there, and I just kept almost going out, almost passing out, and almost falling asleep. And I come over here and went straight to bed. And I don't even remember laying down. I fell asleep so fast. We have 15 fine folks in here now. Please hit the like button. Lets YouTube know that we're doing something right over here. Now, we're going to go ahead and say hello to the fine folks. We've got a member of the channel, Seagull Stacker, personal close buddy of mine. Happy Friday and Super Bowl weekend to the Talkin with Tiny crew. TWT, I like it. Good to see you this morning, brother. We've got another member of the channel, another good close personal friend of mine from the same state that I lived in. It is Dr. 55 Chevy saying hello. I hope that you all are having a great day. Absolutely. Bassman. Saying hello to Seagriller Stacker and 55 Chevy. Morning, brother. We've got Coin Stuff I Like. Good morning, Mr. Palladino. Good morning and happy Friday, friends. That's right. Oh, and as Seagriller Stacker said, it is Super Bowl weekend. Chiefs and the 49ers. Go ahead and put down in the comments who you think is going to win and why. I'd be interested to know that. Me and Bassman have our picks. So let's see what everybody else comes up with. Mr. John Shank in the building. Good close buddy of mine. I have a lot of close personal friends that come in here. I really do. Folks that I've talked to on a regular basis pretty much. Except for Mr. Shank. Me and Shank have fallen out of contact, but I want to get back in contact with Mr. Shank. I'm going to have to send him a message. I've got his, of course, it's my fault because I never hardly reach out to anybody because I'm lazy. And if it's not in front of me, I don't remember it. A lot of shots to the head. Many concussions have done things to my memory. Mr. Scott S., good morning. Morning, everyone, anyone, and someone. Ooh, the trifecta of ones. I kind of like that, though. I do. I kind of like that. Saying good morning, Tiny and Bassman. We have that is $1,000 bill. I was thinking it was a $10,000 there for a second, but that is the corner of an actual $1,000 bill, folks, right there on Keto Man. Good morning. Little extra for that $1,000 bill there. Little extra. I hope you're doing well, ma'am. Absolutely. I hope the Mr. Ken O'Mine's doctor's appointment went well the other day. I never got around to asking you how it went, but I hope it went well. Yo, fam. Marcel looked at me. She's like,
Marcel,
come on.
No.
1 second, folks.
sorry, babe.
Up. Good girl.
Stop.
My princess.
Good girl.
There's my girl. There's my girl.
So we're liable to see another Marcel spotting here in a minute, or
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
no, ma'am. We have.
Thank you.
Oh, here we go. Sea Griller, in case you didn't see this, Morning Sea Griller, I will like to go to the Sacramento show on Friday. I'll email you. Sea Griller Stacker and Mr. Palladino may be hooking up at the Sacramento show and hanging out for a while. That would be cool if Sea Griller's going to go. We have Mr. Bandit Jones. Thinking of mine? Hey there, animal lover. She sure is. She's got sheep and cats and lots of cats. She's got cats that like roam the salvage yard.
Guard cat.
Guard cats, yep.
Yep.
Usually, junkyards have, I hate calling them junkyards though, because there's never junk in there. I like calling them salvage yards, salvage yard dogs, but meaner than a junkyard. No, a little bit of, little song in there. But anyway, KG Coins, good morning, saying hello all. I hope you and Smiles are doing fantastic this morning. Singing along here in a minute. Whenever she pops in, see her. We have Gold Aztec saying, good morning, Tiny and Bassman. Good morning, sir. Good to see you, buddy. Oh, here we go. We've got Gold Aztec saying, go 49ers. Nachos, beer, salsa, and a great game coming up this weekend. Yep, I hope it's good. But, I have a feeling the Chiefs are going to win. They've got her in their corner. Never know. She's going to be there. In case you don't know who I'm talking about Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift is dating Chiefs quarterback.
No.
No, not the quarterback.
And tight end.
Yeah, tight end. And it does have a tight end. Have you ever seen him play? He's got a nice looking butt on him, don't you? Anyway, sorry. We've got Mr. Joe saying hi to all. Good morning, sir. Thank you for taking some important time out of your day and joining us here. Uh-oh. Mr. Scott says, I succumbed to FOMO yesterday and bought the medal. 10 minutes later, I had buyer's regret. Did you cancel your order or are you keeping it? Keenemine says he's got to go back for an MRI on the 1st of March, so find out more later. Good. Keep me apprised of that, will you please?
Yeah.
Gold Aztec thinks he's going after the UK bullion version, Scott. That's pretty cool. Scott thinks it's going to be a really good game. Yeah. My salvage yard dog is good at barking, but it's chicken poop. That's funny. TMI. No. It's always. She already won Album of the Year, used up Chiefs mojo. Yeah. Don't know. I think that's a 49ers thing there. Mr. Shank bought 2 silvers. Scott S. says we'll send it back. Mr. Scott, me and you may have to talk there, brother. And Silver Gator. Hi, how you all? I'm so glad for me to see you. I guarantee. He didn't say it, but I'm going to say it for him. It's telling Scott, return it. Oh, see, Griller Stacker Bassman's got a message for both of us saying, hey, Tiny and Bassman, boxes go out today. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. If you want us to reimburse you for the shipping, just tell us what we owe you, and we'll send that over to you. Appreciate you, man.
And I've got something should go out today toward 55 Chevy.
If you're still here, 55 Chevy, you're getting what you asked for from Mr. Bassman. Very cool. Very cool. And I'm going to go ahead and say it live on the air, Bassman. 10 minutes and 18, 19, 20 seconds in. Bassman is sending Dr. 55 Chevy a channel logo sticker, just like over there on his logo there, which was completely made by him. He redesigned. Now, if you guys remember, his original version of his logo had the fisherman on it, but it had a fisherman's cap and everything was wrong on the rod and reel and the fins and the tail and the hat and the lure that was on it, because it had a hook with a worm on it. Bassman completely redesigned that logo. So that's very personal. And there was a lot of detail work that went into that logo. So I'm sure he wouldn't mind, dropping a stamp on a couple of you folks if you were interested in a channel logo sticker. John Shank says, feel free to send me anything. Send you my belly button lips. See, there's no filter. There's no filter. I can't. I'm sorry. Can't help it. We've got Mr. MJ Boudreau saying, hello, everyone. Good morning, sir. Good to see you. Scott S. is saying hello to 55 Chevy, Mr. Boudreau. I haven't seen a lot of folks giving their predictions for the Super Bowl. I'm really interested in what people are thinking. I'm thinking the Chiefs. My partner in crime over here is also thinking the Chiefs.
I think the San Francisco can do it if Chiefs don't show up, the way they can. They tend to have a good day, when they get in a spot like that. So, I think the Chiefs will win it, but the 49ers could easily. So.
Yeah.
I won't be disappointed too bad either direction.
Right. Like I've told you folks in the past, I don't really follow football for what happened to me in my football career, but the Chiefs have got the slight edge, but like Bassman said, the 49ers, when they need to show up, Brock Purdy pulls something out of his back pocket. You know what I'm saying? They're going to do good. It's going to be a good game. 49ers -2, says Gold Aztec. Let's see. The Dubs are getting on a roll. Yes, they are. Seen Steph Curry drop 60 the other night. That's tough to do nowadays. Of course, what's his name from Philadelphia? Big tall guy, their center. He dropped 70 like 2 weeks ago. 70 nowadays in the NBA, that's tough to do. He dropped 70. They got to be good enough to be in it. Yep, exactly. Exactly. Anyone know the point spread? And then that's why Gold Aztec said 49ers -2. Mr. Robert Pintoff, member of the channel. Thank you, sir. Good morning. KC all the way. That's what he's saying. Silver Gator, you're probably right. And Silver Gator said, Scott, you won't send it back once you have it in your hot little hand. Remorse will be forgotten. Yep. But if there is remorse, let me know and we could probably, maybe, possibly, hopefully work something out. My prediction is they're taking up my TV time and I'll have to find something else to do while it's on. Nice. Chiefs are on borrowed time. 49ers will prevail, says Silver Gator. I have not watched a Super Bowl in years. Yep, the last Super Bowl I watched was what was the Super Bowl we watched about 12 years ago. Who watched it with your dad? I can't remember who was in it. She can't remember either. Yep, 11 threes for Steph Curry last night. Yep. Absolutely. I haven't been watching basketball all that much either, but I've been, after the games, like this morning when I woke up, I watched the highlights of it. Azure Blue, good morning, sir. Good morning, my beautiful stacking brothers and sisters. Chiefs all the way. They have so much more Super Bowl and big game experience.
Mm-hmm.
Last couple years, yeah, but back in the day, the 49ers was where it was at for a while. Montana and Rice with the hook up there. Ooh. Sea Griller Stacker, my heart bleeds red and gold. My head is worried. Their DC will get out coached. Ooh, yep. Defensive coordinators is where it's at, folks. They say defense wins games, but if you've got a good offense, they can help that defense out more than what it shows on the screen. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Wife's got the day off. My day is out of whack now, so I'm going through my coins trying to organize this mess. Good luck going through all 4 closets and all 4 safes that you've got going on there, my friend. Finally got my PD&S American Women Quarters rolls yesterday, says MJ Boudreau. Ooh, that was a little while, wasn't it? All that glitters is gold. Yes, Led Zeppelin, Stairway to Heaven. The only solo you're not supposed to play in a guitar store. Yes, Vintage Warriors have been showing up. It's the hat. It's the hat, Sea Griller. I took it off at the beginning of the season after they were on that run there, 4 or 5 games in a row. And I took the hat off and I started wearing a Yankees hat. But I want you to notice, I want you to go back and look at, well, you don't have to go back. You can take my word for it. And you can probably take Sea Griller Stacker's word for it because he's probably been watching. This hat is the only hat I've wore since the beginning of the season. I took it off for a couple days and then I put it back on. Not saying that that's why they're winning now, but, Tiny, if I don't keep it, I'll do a trade. Thank you, sir. That's awesome. I only watch the Super Bowl once a year. Joe Montana and Steve Young sat down with Brock Purdy this week. Oh, my gosh. Can you imagine? You're a hot young quarterback. You could pull off some old school stuff, some old school plays. You've got what it takes to be a great quarterback. And then 2 icons of quarterbacks sat down with you from the same team nonetheless. Holy crap. That's amazing.
The year that Steve Young retired because of so many concussions,
yeah,
I had more than he did. I have the same type of problem you do, Tiny, with the gravity is my enemy. And
yeah. Words are our nemesis when they're trying to come out sometimes.
I black out and hit the floor a lot of times. And
yeah. Bassman will be talking and he'll pause and I'll finish his sentence because I know what he's going to say. And I'll be sitting and I'll pause and Bassman finishes my sentence. So together we can hold a conversation for the other person.
Between the 2 of us, we can get a sentence out.
Yeah. Go Daytona 500. That's always a winner. Yep. Used to love some NASCAR. Me and Laura used to own seats at Richmond. We owned the seats for every race. No one could sit in our seats but us. No, it wasn't Richmond. Where was it? Bristol. Bristol. We owned seats at Bristol in turn 1, 2. And we had perfect views of the whole track. It was amazing. And we had to sell them. Times got tough and we had to sell them. No one could sit there but us. So if we weren't there, the seat was empty. No one here should be surprised that the U.S. Britannia medal and coin are still add to bag. More overpriced BS from the mint. I'll agree with that. John had rotator cuff surgery, so I thought I'd try to organize my coins. After 15 minutes, I gave up. Yep. Coming back from a major surgery like that is rough, Scott S. Yep. It's rough. I feel for you, brother. I really do. C. Griller says, "Wows, I wish Montana and Young sat down with me." Me too. And a box full of stuff to sign. My prediction is one of them teams will win. He's right.
And both of them will win a lot of money.
Yep. And there'll be some great commercials in between plays. Well, sometimes. Some years they're bland.
Sometimes they're not so good anymore.
Yeah, like $11 million for a 30-second spot during the Super Bowl. That's crazy.
Yeah, you'd think with the cost of it, they'd be the best commercials in the world, but they're not always that great.
Right. See Griller Stacker saying, well, if I can get it to show, why is it not showing? There it is. You know I have, Tiny. See Griller's talking about watching for the hat. Azure Blue is saying, Coin Stuff I Like is saying Azure Blue not only overpriced, but awful design. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Silver Freak, good to see you. Silver Freak is saying the Puppy Bowl is my jam. Nice. I like the Puppy Bowl too.
Oh, has anyone else noticed that the England may have to change their coins soon?
For what reason?
The king is sickly.
Oh, that's right.
And Queen Elizabeth was dead by the time that they had announced that she was going to step down and all that. So can you imagine? They're just now saying he's going to step down. So you can imagine, how sickly he may be.
Yeah.
So if you got one of them with the big ears on it.
Yeah. I have a visitor.
Might be
see partial of her. Hello. How are you?
A collector's item there.
You doing good? Good girl. Where's your girl at? She still sweeping? Huh? So you coming here with Mama and Papa? Where's your girl? Where's she at? Does anyone know if there are any errors have been found yet on the new quarters? I have not heard of any yet. There was one that was supposedly a die clash, but it turned out just to be damage, postmint damage, like bag mark or something like that, or a rub on the coin, like you'll see rubs instead of like a deep scratch or something like that. But it turned out to be a rub. Coin Stuff, talking to Mr. Palladino, Coin Stuff, truth. The U.S. Mint has definitely lost its way with the DEI and uncertain future. Yes. Mr. Dennis D, good morning, sir. Morning, Tiny Bass Man and all. Good morning, sir. Did anyone buy from the Royal Mint? Did anyone reach out to the Royal Mint and buy the...
No.
No, I didn't. Anyone know why all the comments don't show up when I'm on my phone? I have it set for all comments. Yep, live chat would be the only reason that I would know.
Yeah, make sure you're in live chat, because if you're in whatever the other one is, top chat, it actually censors some of them.
Yeah. Dennis D, if we get a monarch or a king, will they let us buy bullion directly from our government? Funny. Scott, they may have you blocked like someone has me blocked. That's odd. Tiny, I was thinking the other day how amazing it is how service dogs bond with their owners almost immediately. Yes, we went to Aldi's yesterday. Was her second big outing, and she did fantastic, didn't you? Didn't you? You didn't look at none of the food. You didn't look at none of the people except for the two that come up and petted you unprofessionally. Well, this little girl walked by, and she was looking.
Marcel.
She was looking at
Marcel.
and she was going to come up to her, and her mom stopped her, thankfully. And the little girl was walking away. I could tell she was kind of fat-lipped on the bottom there, and her mom said she's working right now. And little girl looked like she didn't understand, and I was like, no. And I looked at Zoey, and I was like, I'm sure she wouldn't mind. And Zoey asked the little girl if she would like to pet her. So the little girl got to pet her. But then there was this older gentleman that was looking at her. He goes, oh, I bet you're a pit bull in disguise. And he could tell that she was a big baby, you know. And he just reached out and started petting her. Didn't ask, didn't nothing. And so he's looking at him like, what in the hell are you doing?
I'm afraid I'd say something to him.
I'm surprised Zoey didn't.
You know, people, I paid a lot of money to have a service dog, and
would you like a treat, Marcel?
Service dogs are not to be messed with. You know, you need to learn that.
Yep, absolutely. That's why we're going to put those do not pet badges on her.
Try something.
You have to put it on her nose.
Yeah, put it right on her forehead.
Yeah, something like that, by her eyes where they'd look at it.
Yeah. Ken of mine is asking Miss Amy how Baba is doing. And we have Miss Amy Harrell in here, folks. Member of the channel. Thank you, ma'am. Great lady right there, folks. Miss Amy Harrell. Good morning, Amy. Your box goes out today, says C. Griller Stacker. Ooh, she's going to put them graded ASEs in it, I bet.
Yeah. Amy, are you going to get to go to the Sacramento coin show?
Sure, Blue saying, Tiny, can we get a Zoey update? When are you and your family going back home? We are never going back to West Virginia. We will be living in Kentucky or Indiana or somewhere closer to Cincinnati for sure. Instead of a 5.5 hour drive, right now we have a little over 2 hour drive. So we're closer. It's easier to get back and forth. And as far as the Zoey update, they found out that her hips are in really bad shape from her Ehlers-Danlos, and she may need surgery on both of them. But we're going to exhaust all efforts before it comes to that. And yeah, I hope all would be getting better each day too, Azure Blue. But she has like 8 long life conditions that'll never get better. They can only try to slow them down. And so far, none of the efforts to slow them down are slowing them down. So It's a lose-lose situation. That's a good question, Coin Stuff. I like saying to Bassman, hopefully Amy can come out to the Sacramento show. That would be funny. Sea Griller Stacker's talking to you, Miss Amy. Amy, Mr. Palladino, and I are going to the Sacramento show at the end of the month. I can send you details if you would like. That would be awesome. 3 people that come to the show actually going and meeting up in person. That would be awesome. Like a lot of you folks know, me, Bassman, and Mr. Kevin all got together at the Cincinnati show. So I'd love to see more of you folks getting together and meeting in person. Oh, Miss Amy says, Sea Griller, I did not plan for it this year. Miss Amy, you've got until the end of the month, man.
Yeah,
you could
that's
go.
the way I planned for Hot Springs.
Mm-hmm.
Daddy Park sent me an email saying where it was and asked me if I'd go. So I went.
Yeah. On the fly.
Yeah.
Live by the seat of your pants. Well, folks, myself and Bassman aren't feeling that. You can probably tell by my voice, aren't feeling that spry this morning. So it says, I was hoping SF Kim Rush was here to ask as well.
Yeah.
That would be cool. Well, you'll have that chance Monday right here at 11 a.m. on Talkin with Tiny. But as for us, we're going to head out. We're not feeling that great this morning.
I'm not
It's all
even
Bassman's
picking up
fault.
fishing this morning. So.
Leave Bassman alone.
It's all Bassman's fault, and Laura's telling me to leave Bassman alone.
Yeah, I'm not even wishing I was fishing. I really don't feel good.
She just called me a poop face, everybody. That's not nice. That's not nice.
Marcel, attack.
Marcel attack.
Yeah. Thinking of that.
February 18th, third Sunday of every month is the Plantation Coin Show. That's cool if you're in the Florida area. Yep, Sea Griller saying that's a shame, Amy. I would love to meet.
Uh-oh.
That would be cool.
She's getting ready to attack. She's showing teeth.
She's getting ready to attack. She's showing teeth. Yeah, she's laying backwards with her head on the bed going. Yeah, she's vicious.
You better be glad I'm holding her back.
Well, Bassman said he wasn't wishing he was fishing. So what I'm going to say is, Bassman, I love you, brother. Thank you for doing this with me each and every time. Mr. Kevin, I hope work doesn't drag you down too much in case you're watching. And get a hold of me later this evening. You and Bassman will chat it up for a while. I love each and every one of you, and I hope this finds you guys safe and healthy.
Everybody have a good weekend.
Lala says everybody have a good weekend. And don't forget to check that pocket change, because you never know what you got in your pocket until you look.